Hello, hello. Let me just quickly do this. I hope you are good. I have changed my location. I hope I'm audible. You can hear me, you can see me. Actually, not. Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to Malibu TV. This is the first live this year. I have been doing the live videos. Actually, I've been pre-recording the live videos and premiering. What? That English word. I can see that there are two people who have joined me. Can you please confirm if you can hear me, and also, greetings, so that I can see who is here with me today. Okay, let me just do this. Let me see who. Hi, hey. Hi, today if we are joined by Ntlantla, it's so good. So good. Let me post this on Facebook. Okay. I hope you are good. You got your workbook. You got everything. Today we're going to start with our week one. Week one for our 28 days. So we are doing a 28-day program. Okay, thank you, Offense. We are doing a 28-day program, as you know, and I am going to take you through how you do the 28-day program. Remember last year, Feb, we did a 28-day program, but this year we are doing it differently. So just please hold on for me. And okay, I see also people are still logging in, so that's wonderful. That's good. When you log in here, please say hi so that I know who is logging in live with me here. All right, I'm done. I am done. All right. Hello, Mina. Hello. Let me put my phones away. So I have 30 minutes. Guys, my schedule has changed so much that I don't even know how to do it, but I'm going to allow the God in me to help me navigate through this. So last year, my son was still at home. So I knew that during the times of my lives, he will be sleeping or something, but now he is at crash, so coming back he wants to talk to mommy, have a conversation with mommy and all that. So I'm trying to get this time thing um up to par. So we are having 30 minutes today, and we are doing our week one. For those who are joining us for the first time, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let us grow this community together. I want by March, April, we should be on 1,000 subscribers, because I've got a lot of people following me on Facebook. I've got about 17,000, if I'm not mistaken, on Facebook. Following me on Facebook, I've got about 5,000 on Instagram. It's a huge number. But when we come to this, the surprise, yes, I'm surprised. But anyway, please, if you are logging in here for the first time, click on the subscribe button. This is absolutely free. Okay, so today, and when you are logging in, of course, you greet so that we see, are you like you are the member of the family, actually, right? So we're going to do this program from tomorrow. So today is the first, but tomorrow we're going to do the program. But there is work that you will need to do from today. Now, I need to mention the fact that when you do the work, I'm going to tell you how to do the work. If you don't do the work, I have delivered the message from God. Whatever you do with the message, it's up to you, right? So, the first thing first that I want us to understand about manifestation, because I am followed, or I am, I consider myself to be a Christian, an awakened Christian. And I am followed by a lot of Christians. And whenever I Google on, going through, what is this, going through YouTube, and I check pastors and my fellow Christian members, Christian family, talking about manifestation, they think that, or we have been made to believe that manifestation, it's actually you doing the work. There's no God there. It's actually the glory goes to you, which is actually not. If it was me doing the work, we were not supposed to be here today, because even the message I have is not coming from me, it's coming from the God in me. So the first thing first that we want to a change in us when it comes to manifestation. In order for you to manifest, you need to believe that you are able to manifest, right? Just hold on for me. You need to be you need to understand that you are able to manifest, and manifestation doesn't come from you. Manifestation comes from God, or whoever really you believe in. And it's not only, I'm not here to teach people that God is red, blue, and white. I'm not going to teach people that my God, your God. I am here to teach people about the God who created the universe, because there's only one God. So the first thing that we do is that we cleanse the idea that manifestation is the work of the devil, or manifestation is your own work. Because when you are doing this, you are actually asking from the universe, asking from the God in you, that you are instantly connected to the things that you desire. Now, let me quote the Bible verse that I love so much, which is in the book of, what is that? Jeremiah. It said, Jeremiah, I knew you before you were born and ordained you as the prophet to the nation. Now, a lot of people think that you just become a prophet now, you just manifest things now. God was just telling Jeremiah that, nah, I have known you even before you could think that you were a prophet. I already knew that you were a prophet. So when you come to this world, this realm of earth, you are coming already with the things, one, which is your soul contract, and I don't want to talk about that now. And the soul contract, in it there is your purpose, and also there are things that you, as Nero, as Mo, as Minor, as Garabelo, as Nontlantla, and Ofex, and everybody who's here come with. Some of these people that I've spoken to in Tlantla, because we are different. When she said she likes this certain car, and it's not like it's my favorite car. Why is it that? Because all of us, when we were born with everything: our husbands, our wives, our kids, and also we were born with a reason, the main reason why we are here. Now, when we are doing the manifestation work, we are reminding ourselves, actually, it's a desire in us, but it's actually something that is there for you. It's available for you. So let me make an example. I love a BMW. Like, that's my car. I love a BMW so, so much. Like, when I see people talking about Mercedes-Benz, it's a beautiful car. I don't feel that. I love a BMW, right? Now, when that desire came, it did not come to my husband, it did not come to my friend, it came to me. And now I am driving that car, right? I did not have to do anything for me to drive that car. I did not have to go to even buy that car. My husband came with it home and said, Here is your car. Is the car that I had always desired to have. And of course, there are other cars that I also desire, but you might find that those cars are not the cars that you want, right? Why? Because we are different. We came with a different mandate, but the manifestation, or the desire for you to have a house in Sentin, for you to have this or what, it's a reminder to yourself. It's your soul reminding you of the things that are already available for you. Okay, so the first one, we cut off the idea that there is no God. In order for us to get these things, really, there is God in it. I manifested my house last year with the program that we did. And if it was because of my own powers, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in this house, because how I even got this house didn't make sense to me at that time, right? That is the first one. The second one, because we are going to be a family in here. Some of you don't know each other, right? But you know me, and God has hello, 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 hello. Yes, Cape Town. I love it. God has trusted me with this information. I did not just wake up and think, oh my goodness. Actually, I wanted to do this program on the 1st of Jan, but I have a lot of things. I've got a retreat coming up. I've got a lot of things that I'm doing. And I was like, girl, breathe, okay? So I decided, let me do it now. Now, God trusted me with this information. It did not just come through me because I'm reading too much and everything. Today, like even most of the time when I'm doing my things, sometimes, yes, I prepare. I'm like, okay, fine, we're going to talk about this and this, but God speaks through me. Actually, before I even do live videos, I pray and I say, please speak through my vocal cords and think through my mind. Let it be all of you and none of me. This, I love it from Creflo Dollar. He likes to say it before he preaches, right? So I also want God to speak through me. Now, because of that, because some of you maybe believe in different God or whatever, because I always believe that there's one God. But anyway, for this purpose of this manifestation to happen, to work for all of us. Hello, Portia. I want us to understand, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Sangoma, whether you are whatever that you are, whatever you believe in or what you don't believe in. I want us to be in one. You see, one of the things that makes us as human beings not attain or get the things that we want, it's because we are living under a separation consciousness. So a separation consciousness came with a religion, and unfortunately, even our religion, we always believe that our God as Christians is better than the God of other religions and all that. But that is not true. As we are gathering here today, we are one, right? And the Bible says it. Jesus actually said it, that I am one with God, and whatever you ask in my name, it shall be done. So where is Jesus now? Is there Jesus here? No. Jesus is a spirit that lives inside of me and lives inside of any other person who is here, right? So we are energetically connected. In order for us, the Bible also talks about it, that where two or more gather in my name. So when we agree that we are all going to manifest something, we are all coming here in this place to manifest our life desires, and all of us are connected. All of us are children of God. It does not matter your religion, your color, your belief, your title, but all of us in here, we are children of God, and we are coming with our needs, just like the Bible said that we must ask and we will receive. And today we are coming here. So, for the purposes of this month and this session, I want you to be very observant of this separation consciousness that many of us operate in. That, oh no, it's their God. Oh, people who on social media always see this, where people are trying to fight that ancestors and God is not, they don't relate. Okay, fine, according to your religion, yes, true, right? But God is one. So what are we going to do? We are agreeing. It's the agreement that we are doing energetically, you and I, that whatever that we're going to ask for from today, Malebu is one. And I'm going to tell you throughout the entire program, but whenever then, when you agree, you don't have to go and pastor to say, I agree that I am one with Malebu, right? You just have to say, I am one with her, right? Vocally, so in your mind, and one with every being that is here. Now, there would come a time when we do this program where people's names will pop up, that you thinking Neo, and you have seen Neo here, and now you need to also ask, what is it that I need to do for Neo? Maybe you need to stand in the gap for Neo, to pray for her for whatever. that she's going through, right? It happens every time with my clients. I have been told before they come to me, before anything, that this is the problem. So stand in the gap for them, right? And I'm not saying, oh, but I don't believe in what she believes in. All I'm doing is that I become a servant to what God has in store for them. So you and I and everybody in this place, right? And whoever is going to watch this, we are energetically connected. And all you have to do is that you look at me as if it's you. So even if I do a mistake, you look at me as if it's you, right? Or if I say something that like, whoa, my religion is not, and whatever, you look at me as if it's you, right? That is the second one, right? Separation consciousness. So we are going to be in one, one container of we can manifest. It's possible for Malebu to manifest what she wants. It's possible for Delisile to manifest whatever she wants, right? Now, the last one is this one. You need to let go of the idea of how the manifestation is going to come, or how this very thing is going to be in fruition. Like, you want a car and you are earning 10,000 a month, right? And what you want, the car that you want, is a G-Wagon. I mean, Restatagabo 1 million plus, right? Going up. Now, you need to let go of this idea that the car, the G-Wagon, must come through your salary, because that's how men then limit the God in them, right? So what you need to do is just to put your order in the universe. When you put your order in the universe, it will come. Like I said, when I manifested this house, I looked for another house that was 600, and then I was then guided here. That's how I found this house. It was not even advertised. And when I got here, everything was like done within a week. And we were just waiting for the municipality and all those people to, to give us kind of, what do they call it? Yeah, that paper that shows that this is your house, your names, and all those things. Yeah, right. So we are not going to do it with our power. Our power is limited. So you don't have to think about your salary and everything. Just like when you go to a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, you order and you get there and you like, I want a chicken burger and chips, and I want some vodka and whatever, right? You are not going to think, how are they going to make it? Are they going to put it like this, or they going to you just wait there while you are talking to the person that you are with. If you are alone, you are pressing your phone, and then voila, the food is on your table. That's how you're going to do. So let go of the idea of how the husband must come, how the wife must come, how the children and the money must come. Just let it go, right? So now that we are clear on the three things, let us move to the one that we are going to do today. Now, I'm going to start with gratitude. Gratitude is living in abundance. Many of us are not grateful for the things that we already have. And we don't do this consciously, that, I'm not grateful. Oh, the chairs that I have, oh, the candles that I have. Oh, you don't do it consciously, that you are not grateful for. The moment I walked inside of this house and I started living here, I started like, I want a 4-bedroom. I want this and this and this. Not because I am not appreciating this house. It's because I have elevated to a different dimension. Now I want some other thing, which is different, right? But by doing that, you are sort of, unintentionally, you are not appreciating the things that you already have. So it's like overlooking, and I get this every time. People would be like, but at least when you are married, and I'm like, at least but it gets to me that I need to really get into the idea of being appreciative of marriage, because marriage is a gift, and a whole lot of people out there, both men and women, would like to be married, and especially marrying people who brings out the best in them, right? So when you live in the you appreciate what you have, you are even intentional about what you have. You are it's like you are asking the universe, God, or whoever you believe in, that I can handle more. Right? The book of Matthew says that for those that have, even more will be added unto them. Now, how do you know that you have more? Because you can live. There are people who have millions and they don't believe that they have more. They don't know that they have more because they keep, when you have 1 million, you want 2 million, you want 3 million, you want billions. I mean, now I'm like, I'm vibrating at the level of billions. Sorry. I am no longer vibrating at the level of millions. I want billions right now. But there was a time when I was like, I want a million, I want a billion. And when you get a million, oh, I want a billion. You understand what I'm trying to say? So when you are doing that, you are unintentionally not grateful for what you have. But when you become intentional about your appreciation, then more will be added unto you. And that is the reason why, again, you would see many times that you will see people who had money before and then they just lose everything. We see them on lotto, all those things that people won this however much and then they start losing it. Even people who were in business, people who had jobs, the past 2 years have been like uh, horrible for most people because a lot of people were losing jobs. But in that moment when a lot of people were losing jobs, some of us, we got promoted. Some of us, our business were thriving. Some of us, not because we are lucky, but when you start becoming grateful for what you have, you will start being trusted with more. And actually, I remember when I did the work of manifesting my job back in 2020. Yeah, 2020. And I wrote a letter to God. I came on social media and I spoke about it. And after that, I did a program of writing down the things that I'm grateful for. And before I knew it, I got a job. So when you actually become grateful, and not like you are going to sit and like, okay, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this house. No, feeling the feeling of gratitude inside of you, starting to actually appreciate. Because let's look at it, guys. There are people who actually in this life, even here right now, they want to manifest what you already have. Some people want to manifest the car that I am already driving. Now I already have that. Okay. Some people want to manifest the job that you already have. So what is it that we need to do in order for us then to become, to be given even more, to be trusted with more by your team, your spiritual team? We need to appreciate. Okay. And then the second one is for us to vibrate with the frequency of love, which goes back to the three things that I was saying about the separation consciousness. We are living in a world where we think that we are better than others. Our God is better than and because of that, the Bible even talks about it, that if you claim that you love me as your God and you cannot see me, you cannot say I'm blue, I'm pink, I'm white, and you hate your brother who is seen, then whatever that you are trying to do, even if you're trying to talk about anything, you are just making noise. So I know a lot of people who are Christians who are not talking to their parents because maybe Baba could be sits, because a person has got the mistake. Myself, I have many mistakes that I have done in my life, right? So when you start loving, we say God is love. When we start loving, God loved us even before we understood Christianity, for example. Before we understood anything, God loved me. I remember there was a time when I was not doing this work, when looking back, actually, I should have been dead. I was taking risks about my life. I did not care about the things that I was doing, but God still loved me anyway with all that I was doing. So this week, when we do the gratitude and the love, we are going to love people beyond what we have been conditioned to believe about them. So for an example, you are a Christian and you have been told, oh, Masamoma, now today is your time that you look at them as you look at yourself. that they are on their own journey. You are not trying to tell them that, no, come to my God and all that. You are trying just to show them love. And at times, a place where there is love, people will start wanting to come to that place because they can sense and feel the love, right? So the task for today, from yes, let's start with today, because the other one is on the workbook. The one that we start with today is that you cleanse yourself from anything and everything that does not serve your good for this manifestation program and your highest good for all humanity. And what is that? Is the separation consciousness, is the idea that manifestation, I need to control the manifestation, or I need to control things in particular, right? You need to cleanse yourself from that. And how do you do that? You are going to affirm yourself. You are going to affirm yourself, and whatever affirmation that come to your mind. And what can I think of now? I am. I am. At this moment, I am powerful, I am important, I am wonderful, I'm necessary, I am worthy. And sometimes a lot of people don't have, or they are struggling with worthiness. They're struggling with issues of worthiness. That is why they cannot manifest. So you want to say an affirmation that really is speaking to your heart. So I don't want to tell you, I don't want to write it down and say this affirmation, but speak to your mind about the things that you have been conditioned to believe about yourself or to believe about others that are hindering you to love other people the way you should be loving them, right? And the ideas that you have about manifestation, the ideas that you have about other people's religion. We are not here to change anyone. We are here to become, to keep on expanding our love for them, right? So that's what you need to do. The second part of it, I always do it in all of my sessions, is for you to ask the God in you. Now, sometimes when I say to people the God in me, they're thinking, oh my goodness, who is that? There is the Spirit of God that lives in you. Now you need to ask the Spirit that, may you create in me a clean heart, a heart that can be receptive of other people's love. And there's this idea, and I spoke about it yesterday, that there are other people who don't like you, and because they don't like you, you need to pray harder, and those type of things. If you are vibrating with a frequency of love, those type of things will never come to you. Actually, people will go and ask you, like people have been asking me. I did not have to go and say, hey, this is me, I am doing this and this, because of my relationship with my husband. And my husband is not a coach, nothing. But because of that relationship where we have been healing ourselves and understanding love, a lot of people were drawn to our relationship, and people started, there are so many relationship coach, marriage counselors, and all those people. But people said, we want you to come and counsel us when it comes to relationship. We want, because people really, they are seeing the light and the love in you. So before you can just say, me, I am saved, me, I am a sangoma, me, I'm a traditional healer, all these titles, you start by love. So what do? God, create in me a clean heart that will be receptive of the things that I will manifest through this program. And if you have anyone that you do not speak to at this moment, you are not in good terms with, you want to actually say their name and ask for forgiveness. If for whatever reason, I release Tepo from my energy, energy body, my mind, and my spirit. I remember Tepo did 1, 2, 3 to me, but today I am deciding to release Tepo, right? So that is the cleansing part that you're going to do before you do the program tomorrow. Okay? If you don't understand, please type in there so that I can explain to you further. So you're going to say an affirmation that can help you with the mind, knowing that you are worthy of receiving. You are also going to do an affirmation that will help you if you are in disbelief. And also you are going to clean your heart, because in order for you to get or receive anything, your heart must be pure, right? So if there's anybody who you have grudges with, you don't like, or anything, please ask that God, may you please show me, why is it that I don't like Malibu? Why is it that I feel like when Malibu is posting this, I feel something in me? Why? Can you please help me release that, right? And then tomorrow in the morning, so if you wake up at 5, please wake up at 4 and do the work. This work, you are doing it for yourself. You want to do it when it's quiet. So for people who have kids in the house, you cannot, I mean, my son, that is why I want to do this in 30 minutes, already it's 30 minutes. They don't understand this, but there is work that you need to do for yourself, right? So you wake up, if you wake up at 5, wake up at 4, and make sure that you either pray, whatever you believe in, pray, meditate, do affirmations. There are affirmations sorry, there are affirmations in the YouTube that you can do. Just listen to I am happy, I'm whatever. Do those affirmations. And please, when you wake up, you can go straight to YouTube before you can react to the world. So if your thing is about going to YouTube, then okay, it's fine. But don't go on social media before you do this work. You want to work on yourself first, right? So what do? You wake up with me. Let me just tell you my program, how I do it. I exercise, and I would go at 5 to run, and I'll come back. And after I'm back, obviously my son leaves, so I'm alone with my helper, so at least she understands. And I will be bathing after that. Then I will start my prayer, and I will meditate, and then that's where I will start writing what I am grateful for. Now, what you are grateful for, you write 50 things. Let me check. Did I write? Um, let me check. Okay, yes. So you write 50 things that you are grateful for. 50, there is more than 50 things that you have in your house, in your life, in your everything that you can be grateful for. So you are going to write how many? 50. Number 1, I am grateful for life. I am grateful for 1, 2, 3. I am grateful for my husband. I am grateful for marriage. I am grateful for the candles. You know what the candles do for you, so you can be grateful for it. I'm grateful for money. I am grateful for my church. I'm grateful for my healer. I'm grateful for, all those things. 50, right? And then after that, you read them out loud to yourself. You write them down, you read them out loud to yourself, and say thank you. Right? So you wrote 50, and then you started reading, I'm grateful for my car. You can even write the reason why you are grateful for it, which is good. I'm grateful for my car. It takes me from point A to point B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? So, but those would be 50. So you will say that 50 times. After that, you are either going to pick someone with your mind, or energetically pick someone who you are going to give love to. Now, for instance, after you pray, after you do this exercise of being grateful, you start thinking of Zelda. Then it means that this is the person that you need to send love to. So there may be something that Zelda did. So what will I say? For example, Zelda has been my client for since 2015. So if Zelda comes into my mind, I would say I would either call Zelda, or I will send a message to Zelda on WhatsApp, and I'll say, hey Zelda, you know what? I want to thank you for being my loyal client. I mean, even now, Zelda is still my loyal client. Thank you for being my loyal client. Thank you for trusting me with your life. I am praying for you. I am praying that God may give you all the desires of your heart. Is there anything that I can do for you? Right? So you are sending that love, and then also you want to ask, is there anything that I can do for you? And then Zelda will say, yes, I have an issue about 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can help me. And then Zelda will help you. I want you to understand that the work that you are doing, it's not just some, Coach Malebo's thing. Oh, Coach Malebo likes to say this thing. Today, let me tell you something. Today, I am praying about the retreat. Some of you know that we're having a retreat. And something happens, and I hear in me, right, the voice saying, you need to postpone the retreat. And I'm like, how postpone after so long? And anyway, I just decided to postpone the retreat. And when I postponed the retreat, then 5 other people said, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Because I wanted to come to the retreat, but the date was not suitable for me. That is why I couldn't make it. So imagine when this voice speaks to you about Zelda, for an example, it means that there is something that you are connected to with Zelda, right? So that's what the program is all about. Let me check if there's anything I am leaving behind. So you are going to do the cleansing tonight. They say for people to be with you, you have to have given them permission. And how do you give them permission? By being jealous of other people. So you are sending an energy of jealousy to other people, envy to other people, and all that. So a negative energy can attract you to be bewitched, right? So what do you want to do? You want to close those things today. You want to close those doors that you have opened. And I even heard that even for you to be spiritually attacked, you have to have opened the door for spiritual attack to come into your life. Now you want to go into your altar. If you have an altar or a place where you are praying, a sacred space, you want to go and tell your problems that, God, I have been this and this and this, and I am starting a program, and I want you to also guide me that I should release everything in my heart. And when you are done with the first part of the affirmation, you also say, create in me a clean heart, so that I can look at people and love them and give them love. Cleanse my energy with an energy of love, of pure love, so that when I speak to people about you, they understand I'm not speaking from a point of being proud or ego or anything, right? And then tomorrow in the morning, an hour before you sleep, before you wake up, you do this. You write 50 things, and these 50 things, you are going to do them from Wednesday until next week, Tuesday. So from Wednesday until next week, Tuesday, we're going to meet here again next week, Tuesday, for another part of it. Oh, before I even forget, I almost forgot this. Lord, no. Remember to write your goals down. Write your dreams down in a paper, very clear, right? And how do you write those things down? So when you start this program tomorrow, it will only be one day. You write everything that you want, and you want a G-Wagon. You're not going to say, I want a G-Wagon. You're going to say, I have a G-Wagon, and define it, the color, how does it look on the inside, and everything else, right? I have a 3-bedroom house. Where is it located? All those things, you want to write them down, and then you are going to then write the 50. So in the beginning is the goals, and then after that you write 50, and then you send some other person some love, right? And you pick 7 people. You can pick them in a day, or you can pick them all at once, and say, okay, for the next 7 days, I'm going to give Leo, Zelda, Delisile, Portia love, right? You want to do that. It really, it's up to you, that one. Okay. Is there any questions? Is there anyone who wants to ask something? If maybe you do not understand, please ask. And like I've already said, our retreat is happening on the 29th of April. It was in March. I have postponed it to the 29th of April until the 2nd. So it's still 4 days. It's still going to the same place in Gauteng. All we are doing is changing the dates. So the retreat is 4,500. And for you to be part of it, if you want to book, 1,000 rand books your space. and everything else would be paid before the time. Okay. And we also have a hiking. I almost forgot. We have a hike and meditation that's happening on the 19th. Should you want to be part of it, guys, let me even write my numbers down. Should you want to be part of this, 1472389. Some of you here, or most of you here, have my number. You can contact me and we can speak. Even for the retreat, please speak to me in time, because there's work that we are going to have to do before we get into the, or before we go to the retreat. Otherwise, subscribe to my YouTube channel. One of my manifestations is that by the end of June, I will be on 1,000 or more subscribers. So that is my first one, and I'm looking forward to your post. I will post on my group and on my social media platforms. You will share your experience. How did you feel? Remember, when you do the exercise of writing, when you're writing the things that you want, write them and feel how it would feel like when you already have them. And then also, when you appreciate, I am grateful for water, for clean water, because it keeps me healthy. You want to feel how it feels to have clean water, and all of that. Otherwise, we're gonna meet each other next week on Tuesday, same time and same place. All I'm wishing for you is the best. I'm wishing and I'm praying for you that you get all the things that you want this year. Thank you.